Hey guys, I'm Gojou. Just kidding. This is the stupidest shit I've ever done. Get it off. Get it off. Hey guys, I'm Morthadon, and we are back for Jujutsu Kaisen Episode 7. Oh, we have a fight with Gojou coming up, and hopefully right away. And I'm gonna put my headphones on so that I can actually hear what's gonna happen. Yeah, so I'm excited, as you can see. I really hope we get a fight and not just like... See, because we've been built up at how strong Gojou is, so I'm terrified Gojou is just gonna be like, poop, and he's dead, right? I want to see Gojou, like, toy with him a little bit, maybe, because I know, like, I have a feeling this guy's gonna be no problem for Gojou, right? Like, how overconfident the enemy is, and then how much they've built up Gojou, I have a feeling it's going to be a pretty quick fight, but I want, like, I was just rewatching well, not rewatching, but I was watching a reaction to episode 2, where Gojou fought Itadori, or I guess Sukuna, in Itadori's body, and, like, it was such cool animation and stuff like that. I'm hoping for something like that, so... Yeah, without further ado, guys, I just want to see what happens. I don't care about what is happening with Itadori training right now, because all I want is Gojou. No, that's cool stuff too, but anyways, alrighty, we're going to start here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. A little bit of recap. Stop right here. So... Seeing this again, does he, like, and the zoom in, yeah, okay. I don't know why I didn't sense it before, but he must have sensed this, right? Like, he must have sensed that something was approaching. He had to have. Okay. We're gonna get the opening, like, right as he shows up. Oh. Supposedly the strength of like 7 or 8 Sukuna fingers, right? Okay, we're getting stuff. Fire? Yep, that's gonna be fire. Jeez. Holy crap. I don't believe that even scratched him, though. We saw how fast he was before. He just, like, was, like, teleporting nearly. This guy's way too overconfident. He's gonna get slaughtered. Okay. Whoa. Whoa. Did he put a shield around himself, or was that his power that we just saw? Unregistered special grade. Oh, okay, cool. Stronger than Sukuna currently is. That makes sense. Did I wound your pride? Alright, now for the opening. Okay, cool. Oh, we got to see a little bit of what the other guy can do, but we still haven't seen what Gojou can do other than defend against that attack. Oh, man. I just realized in the opening, the panda character is looking at a panda, like, in a zoo or something, like some kind of, place. Was that what he used to be? Like, him looking back on himself? Or was that just some, like, silly visual representation of, like, hey, I'm sentient, but this one isn't. Why not? You know, why aren't there more like me? I don't know. I don't know what the panda is yet. I want to, like, he's a second year in Jujutsu Tech. He's like a Jujutsu sorcerer, right? Like, I need Panda backstory. Alright. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. This episode title is Assault. Alright. I like that. What is he? He has something in his head that he's black. Ugh, some kind of bug thing. Ugh. Ember insects. Oh, what? What the hell? He digitized the world. Huh. Uh-oh. Oh, explosion. Sound. Okay. He just dodged it. I love it. He's just toying with them. Jeez. I like the visuals. I'm usually not a big fan of people just doing giant blasts for attacks, but it looks good for giant blasts, you know? You are way too overconfident, dude. This is why you're gonna die. Haha. I like how we saw his, like, jacket singed before, too, and it's not even singed now. Some kind of genjutsu. You didn't hit me. Is that a tip to his power? What? Oh, what? Oh god. What's with the animation? Hoda, 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 hoda. You are gonna lose your hand, buddy. So he has some kind of barrier that surrounds him. The closer you get, the slower you go. Huh, so that's why he appears so fast, I guess? Oh my god, Gojou! Oh! Damn! Oh... I want more details. Jeez. Like, I get the idea, but... Whoa. Red. It's just what it's called. Oh my gosh, of course. Jeez. Alright, he's still alive, though. Oh my god. He's just trying to run and Gojou just keeps catching up. This music. Oh, that's cool. I love that panning shot. I love those shots that just spin around characters in any show. Oh my god! Creepy glowing eye. Water for the fire guy. Is he done? Yeah, he said to seal him, right? But he said he could beat him. So does he have a plan B? Can he seal him? Uh-oh. Oh. Oh, he's gonna use him for training. He went all the way back, got him, and came back that fast? He's here to watch. Okay. His head's Mount Fuji. Oh my god. Wait, what's this? Oh my god. I thought so. That's Lord of the Rings, isn't it? Okay, so he's doing good. Domain expansion. Oh my god. I cannot believe. "10 seconds ago. Warped. Oh my gosh. So many things. No, I don't think that's what he caught on. He's here to watch. I'm so happy, guys, that this fight is still going. I was so worried it was going to be fast. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Oh, no, he's pissed. Jesus. Damn, even more monsters than that one? I guess, yeah, probably. Felt like there's something in my hair. Alright, domain expansion. This is what we're learning about. It's kind of like what that other special grade did to that place that they went into, right? Damn, the visuals are crazy. Alright. So brought them into his domain. It's kind of like when you play Pokemon and you change like the weather effects of the area to hurt or like somehow weaken the Pokemon that you're going up against, but maybe buff the Pokemon you're with. Just like sandstorms and shit. Alright. Right. Yeah, we saw that before. An incomplete one, okay. Shit. Okay. Right. Okay. We're learning. Like buffs in a video game. It's crazy that he's even able to protect him, too. Gojou's able to protect. Huh. Okay. So guaranteed to hit, but ways to deal with it. Okay. Okay. The prison realm. Oh no, his pride. As the new humanity. Oh, Jesus. Oh! The more refined one. Oh, eyes! Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Whoa. Oh, he's got pretty eyes. I bet the ladies love him. Oh my god. Oh my god. Is that a black hole? Or is that supposed to be an eyeball? Yeah, your domain was overwhelmed, alright. Oh, Jesus. The inner world of limitless perception, communication. What? Oh my god. Jesus. Well, okay, so without a head, okay, he can still talk to him, it seems like. Oh shit. Yeah, that was crazy. Alright, I didn't think we'd already get to see his eyes, but we did. Oh, it's him. Okay. I really want Gojou to just pop up in front of him, like, right now. But I don't know if he's that good. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. This guy. Alright, so player 2 is about to enter the battlefield. Of course I'll do that either way. Yep. Rescue team. Flowers! They're so pretty! What? Stripping away your will to fight. Interesting. Ultimate pacifist. Oh god, and then just hits you. Okay. He's gonna save Itadori first, isn't he? And they're gonna get away. Yep. Damn. Oh, interesting. Way creepier. That's a definitely different word than... It's not... He didn't say stronger. He said creepier. Oh, man. Watching movies and fighting him. At the same time? Will I still be alive? Okay. Nice. He's late! Okay. That was silly. Alright, this guy. What is he up to? Watch Gojou just be right here in his house. No, okay. Interesting. Whoa, okay. I thought we were transitioning to something different. Whoa. Like a... Is this like a domain? Or... Oh, the guy from the opening! The guy that licks the blood. Okay. Jogo Hanami. So can he, like, grow his body back eventually, or... Yep. Mahito. A lot of names. Yeah. Interesting. Is he like a hybrid or something? Oh, so many questions! What a fantastic episode, though. So that guy stood no chance against Gojou, which I thought that was going to be the case. But... Oh, excuse me. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Alright, so, with the reveal of, like, his domain and his power, I am still left with a lot of questions and having to interpret what I saw, because, like, he showed us how his power works, but I feel like they could still go into more detail about, like, the different ways he can utilize it, you know? But yeah, that's pretty crazy. I really love the song. Alrighty, guys, that is it for episode 7. Yeah, man, great episode. We had... So, Gojou's power is infinity, and basically the closer you get to him, the slower you become. So... But he also said there's infinity everywhere, but he harnesses it. Now... I guess he wasn't saying that he can make his power go anywhere. But, like, okay, my question is, does he, like, can he slow down time for people without being near them? Like, well, no, because I guess he could have slowed down Itadori's time. So, my question is, does Gojo literally have the ability to just straight up teleport? Or did he slow down time for the bad guy and for Itadori? And did he travel at a normal, like, speed, or maybe he, like, ran or something, got Itadori and brought him here, but because Itadori was being, like, held by him, and he was within his infinity range, does that mean everything was slowed down so it only felt like 10 seconds for Itadori? I don't know. Or he can just straight up teleport. Like, I don't know. Because it's really hard to interpret anime fights sometimes, because obviously we saw here where he was getting hits in, but, like, Gojo would vanish and reappear. And then even in the second episode when he fought Sukuna, within that, like, 10-second frame, you would see him just, like, popping around and, like, teleporting around, dodging the attacks. Now, was that him actually teleporting, or was, like, were we, even as the viewers, being slowed down by his ability, and he just, like, walks away from it, you know? Like you go to make a punch, and you're really moving at, like, this speed, and he just, like, walks away from your punch, you know? So in real time, it looks like he's just teleporting, you know? I don't know, but that ability of, like, the demonstration of him, like, having this, like, barrier around him, and he said, like, the slower, and then he's, like, he even went in and, like, did this with his hand, and the guy wasn't able to react, because I guess he was, like, within his space enough that he wasn't able to pull his hand away fast enough, right? Like, that seems like how that went down, right? Because he was like, no, stop it, like, not able, I think he would have pulled his hand back if he could have, but because he was so close, or maybe within his domain a little bit, he wasn't able to gain the speed he needed, or not domain, sorry, that's the wrong word, within his infinity. Yeah, I don't think he was able to pull his hand away. Interesting. Like, so obviously I think there's some aspects to him that are just fast, because even, like, I don't know. I guess in a way it could still be slowed down and interpreted as going fast, right? When he was, like, landing all those blows on this guy, on this curse here, and he was, like, he's strong and fast is what the bad guy said, but, or is everything just slowed down for him? I don't know, like, it's crazy. I also feel like there's, like, I understand, like, his power to an extent, but I also feel like there's a lot more to it that we haven't been told yet. I feel like that's the thing. I feel like we're still missing a lot. And then we got to see the enemy's domain, and we learned a bit about domains, and we also got to see Gojo's domain and his eyes. So, now, it seemed like he had to reveal his eyes to activate his domain. Now, does he need to have his eyes, like, why does he have his eyes covered normally? That's the question, right? Does, like, something with his eyes affect his power? Like, is it, like, would he be activating his domain, like, accidentally or all the time if he had his eyes revealed all the time? Or is it something like Hunter x Hunter, where you set up, like, a condition for your power that so you basically hinder yourself in order to buff yourself, right? So, like he has to cover his eyes, like, majority of the time, but because of that hindrance, he is able to release a more powerful attack, kind of like in Hunter x Hunter, when Kurapika puts the blade to his heart and says, like, if I use this power on anyone else, I die, but if I use it on the spiders, you know, it's going to be stronger. So, or I guess, yeah, you guys know what I mean if you've seen it. Basically, he puts, like, a debuff on himself that ends up buffing him, you know? It's like a covenant with himself kind of thing, where, you know, I'll blind myself for the majority of my life, but when I reveal my eyes, that's when they become exponentially more powerful than if I just kept them uncovered all the time, you know? I don't know. It's either that or there's something like a what was it, Cyclops from X-Men, where if he has his eyes revealed, is just like a laser that will just kill people, you know? Like, it'll always activate unless he has something to control it and limit it, you know? So maybe it's something like that. I don't know. I'm curious as to what's with the eyes, but his eyes were beautiful. Like, I will say that. I have a feeling like that design is almost like fan service for the ladies, I feel like. But yeah, they looked crazy. And his domain was like, what was it? He said it was like living everything you experience being alive at once. And it's so overwhelming that you just die peacefully or something like that, right? So it's like, so I know I can't take it literally because I'm trying to imagine what it would feel like to live everything at once, and it's a feeling you can't imagine anyway. But like, technically, would he be feeling the effects of eating, sleeping, drinking, shitting, like masturbating all at the same time in that same instant, and you're just so overwhelmed with like stimulus that you just explode? I don't know. But he even, like, I guess, like, it seemed like he was just gonna die to the domain is what Gojou made it sound like, but he limited it sounded like he stopped it early, I think, once he had hold of him, because he wanted to question him. I think that's how it went down, but yeah, that domain is crazy. I don't know if, because he does like an eye thing, I could definitely see the visuals being like an eye thing, but also with it being like feeling everything and nothing, I could also see it relating to like a black hole and being in space, kind of, where you like feel nothing, but like sometimes feeling nothing makes you feel everything, kind of like when you're in a sensory deprivation tank where you can't even like feel your own body, but it's like a crazy sensation, you know? It's like very contradictory but interesting kind of stuff. But yeah, anyway, but for the most part the fight was cool, and it was a lot of like big blasts that affected a wide area. It wasn't like, there was some of like the quick animation, but it wasn't as much as we've seen. But I really liked like the panning shots and the fight through the trees where he kept trying to run and Gojou kept like teleporting behind him or catching up or whatever it was Gojou does, and grabbing him. That was a really cool scene. And like I said, the panning shot that went around them, I always love those panning shots. I think they're so cool. My Hero Academia did it, and it's still like one of my favorite things, is when it just like froze everything while two characters were in the air and just like panned underneath them and like went back up and like kept the camera like fixated on them. It's a really cool thing because I know these are like drawings and stuff like that, but the way they're able to like, because it's not like they're like filming this and they can do the camera work, you know, it's all done through like the drawing, and it's really intriguing how that works and stuff like that. But yeah, I imagine it'd be difficult. I can't even, like, I need to watch like a documentary on anime being created sometime, because I'm really interested in like the behind the scenes working and like how they really do all that, because I really don't understand it, you know, like for me, who has watched anime for a long time, and I've watched so many different anime, like, I've heard their drawings. I'm sure there's a bunch of different techniques to like how they do things, but do they actually just have to draw like every frame that's moving, you know, like what if you draw, like, when people are just standing there completely still and talking, do they have to redraw a different image for every like lip movement and stuff like that? Or are they able to just do one drawing and then, like, do the lips over and over again to, like, do different motions on the same drawing? I don't know. I'm really interested. I got way off topic here. This has nothing to do with the show, but I really need to watch, like, a documentary. I wonder if there's any. If you guys know of any that may have stuck around this long in the video, let me know in the comments. I'm curious if there's any documentaries and, like, maybe where I can find it. If there's any, like, on Netflix or somewhere that I can find that just kind of documents behind the scenes of anime creation. Or maybe there's, like, YouTube videos or something about it, but anyway. But I want, like, some really good visuals, too. Like, I'd love to see, like, actually in, like, the studio while they're working on it and stuff like that. But, rather than a YouTube video where I'm sure there's videos that people, like, talk about it, but I want, like, visual representation. I learn better with, like, visuals rather than someone just saying, like, yeah, they draw pictures and put them together, and, you know, they make one of those, like, flip books where you, like, flip all the pages rapidly and you see the stick man moving. Yeah, like that. But no. Anyway, back on topic. We had him bring Itadori to the fight to kind of show him. Now, I don't know, everything was so crazy and overwhelming to Itadori. I don't know how much he learned, but he basically set a goal for Itadori without Itadori even, like, confirming it, right? Which is an interesting thing. He's like, alright, so I want you to be stronger than this guy, so that's gonna be your goal. Like, usually a goal is something you set for yourself, but he's like, alright, your goal is to be better than that. Now that we've established that, you know, we're gonna crank up the training and stuff like that. Now, the question is, does Gojou sense that something is going on? Like, he acted so nonchalant when the second guy showed up, and he was just like, he's just like, oh, so strong guys like you are forming a faction. Interesting. He said it so nonchalant, almost like he kind of knew, or wasn't, at least he wasn't surprised, so maybe he had some kind of, like, inkling, you know? And he seems to think that someone higher up in the school is responsible, I think, because didn't he say, like, who sent you, who put you up to this kind of thing? And I thought he implied it was someone from the school. I'm not going to go back and look, but I'm pretty sure he implied it was someone from, like, a Jujutsu sorcerer, I think. Or maybe I just filled that in my head because we are metagaming and we know already who it is, although we don't know his name or his rank in Jujutsu Society, so whatever. You know what I mean. But yeah, so I wonder, basically what I was getting at is I wonder if Gojou has an idea that this is starting, like, something is starting up, and maybe he knows that, like, he's so powerful that they have to find a way to stop him, and maybe he's a little bit fearful for that, you know, and maybe he's like, okay, I need to train these people up so they can be as strong or stronger than these guys here, because if these are his underlings, I can at least have, you know, some kind of help in this fight with, if I get these guys strong enough. I'm not sure if that's actually his intentions, or if he just wants Itadori to be able to defend himself so he doesn't die, you know? But interesting. I am curious to see more of his motivations, because really Gojou's plan is to, like, tear down the society of Jujutsu sorcerers and rebuild it. And his method of doing that is by teaching the young to be better than the predecessors, right? But, like, does he have any kind of more, like, malicious intent in there, or is it just genuinely, like, I want to make these kids strong Jujutsu sorcerers, and I want to give them, like I want to mold their hearts so they can be, like, affectionate and change this world for the better, you know? I don't know. But yeah. Interesting. And then we got to see a little bit more from the bad guy's side. He walked into this apartment and it ended up being, I don't know if that was, like, now was that someone in there projecting their domain, kind of like what we just saw, and he just kind of entered their domain, right? kind of like when they entered the detention center and it was all crazy on the inside after they passed through the door. You know, is it something like that? Or is this like a portal to like another world? Is there like another like dimension where curses are like live, I guess? But they live in the human world, right? I thought, like, I think. So, like, I'm leaning more towards that it's someone's domain, since that's what we learned about, since that's what we learned about this episode. I just feel like that's probably what it is. And now, whose domain is it? I'm guessing it would be that guy there that we had, from the opening that looks like he's, like, Frankenstein all stitched up together, 2 different colored eyes. Now, that person was talking, like, as curses and as humans. Could he be, like, a 50-50, like a hybrid kind of thing? Like, could he be someone that is trying to gain power by imbuing himself with, like, the body parts of, like, curses or something? You know? Or, I don't know. I'm not sure what his deal is, but he gave off the vibes, and, like, the different colored eyes kind of give me, like, a 50-50 kind of feel, you know, of, like, potentially being, like, maybe someone that is living in both worlds, the human world and, I'm not talking about actual physical, like, dimensions, but I'm saying, like, you know, he lives amongst the humans, but he also lives amongst the curses, too. And maybe represents both sides, but I'm not sure. But yeah, so these curses, we learned from the other episode where they were talking in the restaurant that they believe that they're, like, superior to humans, and they want to be, like, they want to take our place as, like, the dominant species on the planet, right? And even that's what he said here is, like, the new humans or something like that. So it's definitely interesting having this faction that if they, like, weren't just, like, blatantly evil, I would be kind of intrigued. I'd be more intrigued by them because I'd be like, oh, okay, so is it possible that we get into, like, the political aspect of, like, is every curse deserving of killing kind of thing, you know? Like, are there young ones that maybe haven't hurt anyone yet and stuff like that? Like, but just the fact that they were talking about being the new humans in that restaurant and then burned everyone alive, I was like, all right, well, you know, I hate these guys, so. But even, I wonder what the Jujutsu sorcerer that is with them is up to, because he even said, like, when he was walking away from them, he even said, like, that's a silly thing for a curse like you to say. Like, he still looks down at the curses, yet he's still working with them. My guess is this Jujutsu sorcerer wants Gojou off the table, but he doesn't have the power or the backup in the human world, in the Jujutsu world. Like, he doesn't have enough Jujutsu sorcerers to help him that want to back his play to take down Gojou. So instead, he aligns himself with the curses in order to get their help sealing Gojou away. And then once Gojou is sealed away, I imagine this guy would just turn on them, you know, assuming all that went down. But yeah, interesting. So Itadori's training is going to go up a notch. He's going to be fighting with Gojou and watching movies. I don't know if they're doing it at the same time, or if it's just going to be like, okay, we're going to fight now, okay, take a break and watch a movie and continue your training doing that, and then we're going to fight again the next day or something, you know? But it'll be interesting to see. I'm looking forward to seeing how Itadori gets stronger in the ways of, like, curse energy rather than... Because we already know he's, like, physically strong and capable. It's just a matter of him getting his cursed energy under control and being able to manipulate it in a way that helps him fight. So, yeah, it's interesting. Great episode, wonderful. I loved every minute of it. It went by too quick, and I can't wait to see more of Gojou and more explanation on his power, maybe. Because, like, I understand it, but like I said, I still feel like I'm missing something. But yeah, guys, that's going to be it from me. Thank you so much. Hopefully you enjoyed. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you did. If you're not already on my Patreon watching this was a Patreon exclusive, so check that out. Link should be popping up on the screen soon. You should be able to see the rest of the show on my Patreon, actually, if you're watching this on YouTube right now. Because I release these all on my Patreon, and then I start releasing them weekly onto my YouTube after I finish the whole show. That's how my Patreon shows work. There's other shows I'm watching on there too. Check it out if you're interested. It supports the channel and helps me continue what I'm doing here, so I appreciate it. And thank you guys. I will see you in my future reactions. Bye-bye.